Hello, I'm Teri Hansen and have the privilege of being President and CEO of Charles and Margery Baranolk Foundation, and I have lived in this community for 19 years. I'm here today to ask you to approve the Phase 1 site plan for the Bay. Baranolk Foundation has made gifts of more than $1 million to the Bay because we believe in creating public space that is open and accessible and free and welcoming to the full diversity of our community. But perhaps most important, I know that our grants demonstrate our belief in this project. They reinforce to the community that this is a project that will make a difference today and for generations to come. So please vote yes to move this forward, to invest in our future, and to continue to enhance our quality of life. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Cynthia Enestar with Unidos Now. I would like to say that I love the Bay. I've recently been there with my family and we were amazed at the incredible sustainable features that are being implemented over the month. I particularly love the native plants and the different things that are being done to make this park more sustainable. And what I love the most is the fact that it's going to be a place for the entire community to get together, to have fun, to connect with nature, and to embrace our differences by coming together as just one community.
Hi, I'm Omar Sitto. I lived here in Sarasota now for 3 years, and I'm a fitness enthusiast running my own fitness business here in town. What the Bay means to me is an opportunity to be more outdoors with my dog, Leonidas. She's a German Shorthair Pointer, and anyone who's a dog owner, you consider yourself a fur baby owner and you're a fur parent. And so for me, being outside with him is a huge thing for me. Aside from that, it's having access to an outdoor area to work out myself as well as clients. And part of the reason why I moved here to Florida is being able to have access to beautiful weather at a waterfront spot, which is exactly what the Bay gives me. From doing outdoor yoga once a week to working out myself and being there with my clients, it's a huge reason why I moved to the downtown area in Sarasota and a huge resource that I want to utilize. So please vote yes to move forward with the plan.
Hello, my name is Quesada. I have the privilege of serving on the Bay Board. I know that as a young first-generation American of Hispanic parents growing up in Miami, what a difference public space has made for myself and my family in my own life. It was a place of contemplation, of reflection, and of openness. And what we seek here to do at the Bay with your help and that of other community stakeholders is to, in essence, permit development in the proper, respectful sort of way of nature as well as those around the space to something that is more than just a parking lot with a bunch of runoff going into the physical bay that we all care about so much. So with that, I ask for your affirmative vote on this important matter, given that we've run a very transparent, inclusive process that has been very welcoming to other opinions and views, and where we've gone out of our way to try to mitigate and certainly address those legitimate concerns of different community members while making this a publicly accessible, welcoming, inviting, and inclusive public space in our community. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Leslie Turner. I've been a resident of Sarasota since January of 2017. This past year, I became a member of the Board of Directors for the Bay Park Conservancy. My family calls our Sarasota home Sanctuary, Florida, because we so enjoy being here and enjoy the vibrancy of the arts, the culture, and the people have been so warm and embracing. We also enjoy the public spaces. We've been on the Mangrove Walkway, we've seen many a sunset along the bay, and we've enjoyed the garden areas in the park. One of the features of the park that we really appreciate is the accessibility. People can come by walking, by car, by bus, public transportation, by kayak. My dad uses a wheelchair and he's able to get into the park as accessible to him, and that's important for families like mine. The park in its design and its branding is one that's open and inclusive for everyone in the community. The Bayfront Park here in Sarasota is so unique in that the design in its inception is one that calls out for access to everyone, that it's open, it's inclusive of every person in the community. And I think that's such a special and unique feature that we ought to recognize and celebrate. I ask that this commission vote to approve Phase 1 of the site plan. This is a beautiful signature park. There are 53 acres of concrete that are going to be transformed here and make this a destination place for family and for friends and for people of all backgrounds and experiences. I would just urge you to give your approval and let this gift to the community be your legacy as commissioners. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Deborah Hamm. I'm a psychiatrist living here in Sarasota. I live at the Alanarl, which is directly across the street from the bayfront. I am thrilled about what is happening there, which is critically important for the future of Sarasota. Sarasota is a growing city. It's thriving. It's attracting a lot of people from all over the country. And it is vitally important that there be a center, a core center that integrates with the gorgeous natural beauty of this city. The bayfront is that place. I see the bayfront as Sarasota's Central Park. It is potentially for Sarasota what Central Park is for New York City. New York City would not be New York City without Central Park. It is the go-to place. It is the center of nature. It is the heart of the city, and that's what the bayfront could be for Sarasota. I've seen this transformation occurring before my very eyes. I go to the bayfront every day, twice a day, walking my dogs. So I've seen the gradual, progressive changes that are opening up this beautiful landscape for everyone. People from all diverse walks of life who can just go there and enjoy it for a brief period or spend the day there. This is an opportunity that needs to be embraced. Change is difficult. People are resistant to change, even positive change. So I think it's important for people living in Sarasota to actually go there. Walk through it, breathe it, live it. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Good evening. I'm Bob Pirollo. I'm a resident of Sarasota. I've been here for 16 years. I'm speaking as a longtime supporter of the Bay Project. I was a member of the Bayfront 2020 stakeholders. I'm also president of the board of Broadway Promenade, which is a catty-corner neighbor to this project. I'm also a member of the board of DISCA and have been reporting to the DISCA board members its updates and progress for the last several years. I wanted to represent to you this evening the feelings of the 186 residents and owners of Broadway Promenade as accurately as possible of what their feelings are about this project. To that end, we had a survey of all of our owners, got a wonderful response, but the most important thing is the majority of the respondents, over 90%, agree that we're excited about the prospect of the Bay Park, that it's something that will enhance our community and a facility that we will be able to enjoy not only for ourselves, but for all the members of this community. I watched firsthand the time, effort, outreach, many volunteers put into the Bay to assure that this is a truly inclusive project and that will be a benefit to the community at large. Thank you.
My name is Moriah Taliaferro. I am so excited about the Bay Park project. I actually live in the Rosemary district, so I'm so excited to be able to enjoy it firsthand, see people enjoying it from all over our county, and also the realtor in me is very excited about how it's just going to impact the economy, raise our property values, make this place even more of a gem than it already is, and have people come from all over the country, all over the world, and enjoy this amazing park. So my ask to you is please vote yes for the affirmative of this Bay Park project so we can make it happen.
My name is Rob Lane. I'm the managing partner of Kirkring Barberio CPA firm headquartered here in the city of Sarasota. As the current treasurer of the Bay Park Conservancy, I'd like to address a few of the financial aspects of both the park and the Conservancy. From the very beginning of this initiative, we have followed our guiding principles, which include ecological, economic, and financial sustainability. which are fundamental to the long-term success of the Sarasota's Bayfront. Our successful fundraising has allowed us to bring together some of the most preeminent consultants from around the country, which have looked at every aspect of this project, both in its development and its operation. In addition, we have also benefited from volunteer experts from our region that donated their time and talents. Our plan does not include any debt. It is financially conservative and has allowed us to invest over $9 million to date to bring the very best plan for our community and the city. The recent passing of the Tax Increment Financing District further solidifies our long-term ability to fund the construction of this amazing opportunity. The operation of the Conservancy has been lean, followed best practices, and our operations are audited on an annual basis. Thank you, and I ask for your support of this site plan approval today.
Hi, I am Luz Corcuera, Executive Director of Unidos Now. This pandemic has affected all of us in a way that nobody could predict. As an organization focused on empowering the Latinx community through education, integration, and civic engagement, we've been very fortunate to use a public space to have some of our staff meetings and deliver some of our programmatic components. The Bay is an example of outstanding leadership, private and public partnerships, and community engagement. We look forward to celebrating our Hispanic Heritage Month at the Bay through our first multicolor festival, highlighting the richness of our culture, our food, and music. The Bay is a welcoming place for all of us for generations to come.
My name is Donald Goldsmith. My residence is at the new condominium known as Boulevard Sarasota at the corner of North Tamiami Trail and Boulevard of the Arts. Thank you for the opportunity to address the City Commission with respect to the request by the Bay Park Conservancy for site plan approval for implementation of Phase 1 of the Bay Park project as proposed and without any conditions. As is the case with many other residents of Sarasota, I am wholeheartedly in support of approval of the site plan by the City Commission. I don't represent any group, but I believe I speak for the majority of the Sarasota community. The Sarasota community actually consists of many different constituents measured in a variety of ways, one of which is the difference between members of the community at large and those residing in the immediate neighborhood. I would like to comment as a member of the immediate neighborhood of the Bay Park. The existence of the adjacent 53-acre public space to my residence and the plan to utilize it as an inviting public park was a critical element in my decision to acquire residence constructed on the edge of the park. As a longtime resident of an apartment in New York, immediately opposite Central Park, I enjoyed the proximity to Central Park, the open space providing an oasis in the midst of an urban environment, an opportunity for strolling with my dog and friends, picnicking on the grass, cycling, reading on park benches, enjoying the reservoir and lake views, and just feeling a part of a vibrant, integrated community, all of which the Bay Park will create as well, including the incredible Sunset Boardwalk overlooking and indeed over Sarasota Bay. In acquiring my New York apartment and now my Sarasota condominium as our new home, I was not only cognizant of what sets an adjacent park apart from the other areas of the community, but indeed it was the driving force of my decision to locate my residence there. Those who choose to live nearby a public space know that while there is likely to be some increase in pedestrian activity over that in a sedentary neighborhood in the far reaches of a city, the benefits are outstanding, including, among others, the protection of open space and views and easy accessibility to all of the amenities that the public space offers. Thank you for the opportunity to address the City Commission.
Hi, my name is Nicole Zimmerman. I lived in Sarasota for about 4 years, and I've been very, very close to the Bay Project. I'm most excited from a new mom perspective and to go and bring my family there as my son grows older to experience everything that there will be at the Bay Park, including the educational components as well as the leisure and activities that my husband and I can enjoy. As a former New Yorker, I had access to many, many parks, from Central Park to the High Line to Dumbo, and right now I feel like I took those for granted. So to have something so incredible come to Sarasota is going to be amazing, not only for myself, but for my family and for the community. So that's why if you could vote yes for this project to move forward, we would so appreciate it, and it would be a wonderful, wonderful addition to the Sarasota community and beyond.